welcome back to my channel. So, today we are doing something a little bit different. Yes, this channel mostly talk about movies because it's something that I really love and it's something that I hope to do someday. But we are human beings. And what I mean by that is that we have other hobbies. So I wanted to talk about this one that I have since I was a child basically, and it's drawing. I find drawing to be something really special and really private in a way that you're expressing your feelings and maybe how you're feeling at the moment, or sometimes you're doing just for fun. And for a long time I always thought, well, I'm not going to share my drawings because I like to draw for my friends and I like to draw for myself, and it's okay like that. But I always seen other artists sharing their creations and that inspired me too. When you share your drawings, you can inspire other people and also feel inspired to do something new. And that's what I wanted to try with Inktober. I always heard about this challenge that was like a month of drawing, you had to draw every day, but I had never tried. The thought of you drawing for 31 days straight was a little scary, because usually I draw when I feel like it. It's not a compromise that I do to draw every day. So I was interested to see if I was going to make it, and also what I was going to create based on the prompts. I'm going to explain real quick what Inktober is and how the rules work.
Inktober is a month-long art challenge created by artist Jake Parker that is focused on improving skill and developing positive drawing habits. Every day for the month of October, anyone participating in the Inktober challenge creates an ink drawing and posts it online. The Inktober rules are: make a drawing in ink, you can do a pencil under drawing if you want, post it, hashtag it with hashtag Inktober and hashtag Inktober 2021, repeat.
So I'm gonna share a little bit of my background with drawing. I draw literally since I can remember. It was something that I always felt connected to. Every time I went to school, I would bring with me a sketchbook. You will always see me with the sketchbook, and I would always draw in my free time. And because people saw me doing that, some people would approach and we would start talking about drawing, like, oh, I like this, I like that, and then we would talk about anime and everything. So it's really cool to see how it's something that brings people and that you guys can share your experiences, and I came to really appreciate drawing in my life in that sort of way that it presented to me, to some people that I'm friends till today, and I just really love you guys, really love you. Once I was like 10 years old or something, I got interested in drawing clothes. I thought, oh, I'm going to be a fashion designer. That was my first career option. For a while I did think that I was going to go to art school because I like it so much, but then I really thought, no, I like movies more. I want to study movies, how movies are made, so let's do that instead. Okay, enough about my background. Let's go into the prompts of each day of Inktober, and I'm going to try to be super quick to explain each concept of each drawing because it's 31 drawings and we don't want this video to be super long. So let's dive into it. Okay, so the first Inktober prompt was crystal, and with most of the Inktober drawings that I did, I really went with my first thought, and with the theme of crystal I end up drawing a crystal princess. I'm going to put some editing while I talk about the drawing. You're going to see much better how the drawing looks. I can really do this for each drawing for you to see. I really like what I did to her. There's not much to say, I just thought it was a nice concept and I went with it. Second day of Inktober, the prompt was suit, and the first thing that came to mind for me to draw was Kobayashi from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. She is always wearing a suit, and I just thought, hey, I'm going to draw Kobayashi and make like Toru calling her. So yeah, it's a cute drawing. I did try to make it on my style and I think it looks nice. Okay, Inktober day 3, the prompt was vessel. I had no freaking clue of what I was going to do with this prompt. I don't want to draw a ship or something like that. So I saw that vessel can also mean vase, and I started to think, oh, I'm going to draw a vase with flowers, And I remember of a Japanese art called kintsugi, and I made my drawing based on that. And I really like the result. I love the flowers. I just really love flowers, nature, all those things. So yeah, Julia's voiceover is going to explain a little bit of what kintsugi means. I'm going to pass over to you.
Well, hello there. So, kintsugi is the Japanese art of putting broken pottery pieces back together with gold. The idea around that is that when you embrace flaws and imperfections, you can create an even stronger, more beautiful piece of art. Back to you, Julia, on screen.
Well, thank you so much for that explanation, Julia's voiceover. Okay, Inktober day 4, the prompt was not I died this day. It was not a good day. I posted the drawing and I don't think it was my best execution. I was really mad with the result, but I didn't have time to remake the drawing. So yeah, this is it. I wanted to make a girl who's really into laces and kind of being playful. What I really wanted to focus in the drawing was the outfit with these little laces in here, and her hair like this. That is okay, it's just her face is not my favorite. Her eyes, oh my god, I can't. The hell did I make this? That's the artist's life, sometimes things go wrong, and if it's not digital art, you just gotta go with the result that you did manually. Day 5 of Inktober, the prompt was Raven, and I came up with a cool idea. I really like this drawing, I really like what I did. And I came up with a concept, makes a little story behind it. So yeah, it was just really cool to see what my mind came up with this concept, and I was really glad with the result. Day 6 of Inktober, the prompt was Spirit, and I just did a little cute drawing of a ghost. And my concept with this one was that she's a ghost who's giving a scare for the first time. But she's shy, so she's blushing, but she's also very proud, so she has sparkle in her eyes, you know. It's just a cute drawing overall, and I just love her. Day 7 of Inktober, the prompt was fan. Simple as that. I did a girl enjoying her fan. I don't know, this is pretty self-explanatory. I didn't think much about it, first thing that came up to mind, and yeah, this is the result. Day 8 of Inktober, the prompt was watch, and I immediately connected the word watch to Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite stories, and Alice is one of my favorite characters. So I did a drawing. I did a watch with Alice falling down, and it's reminiscent of the White Rabbit being late for everything. I messed up her eyes too, god damn it. I could have done some changes if I had more time, but for what it is, I was happy with the result. Inktober day 9, the prompt was pressure, and I just really went with the embodiment of what pressure would look like if we could see it. So I made this. It's messy and uncontrollable, and you just wanted to make it stop. Pressure is just something that we all have to deal with it. I really hate how it can make us doubt about everything. But whenever I go through this, I try to think that things will work out eventually. And pun intended, listening to Under Pressure helps a lot. Day 10 of Inktober, the prompt was pick. And I did connect the word pick with the game Loves Me Not. And then I did this. I know this drawing is going to make me seem like I'm a romantic, but I gotta own it. I kinda am, so yeah. Own your personality traits, everybody. Own your personality traits. Day 11 of Inktober, the prompt was sour. And you know, everyone this year, since it was released, is listening to Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. I did draw the album cover of Sour in my style. I really like it, it's really cool. I love her eyes. Day 12 of Inktober, the prompt was stuck. I just made a jar that is stuck and you can open it and you just want to open. If you draw, you know how freaking annoying it is to draw hands. It can be really hard. This one, for me, the one that is on the top, I'm like, yes, perfect, you did your thing. But this one, wow, it looks good. It looks so much smaller than this one. So it's not proportional. I wrote in the caption saying that if you ignore this proportion, you're an angel. That really bothers me, but still, it came out good. cherries for days. Day 13 of October, the prompt was roof, so I did a girl sitting on the roof, looking at the moon and the stars and singing I'm lying on the moon. You know that song from the movie Her? Yeah, that's it. Day 14 of October, the prompt was tick. Let me give you a little explanation what I did with this. I went into looking the meaning and I found that tick can also mean a regular short, sharp sound, especially that made by a clock or a watch. And so with that, I decided to make the raindrops falling into one of those things that really is hard and makes a sound. That's the idea I came up with, and I think it looks cool. It looks, I was going to say cute. Everything is cute, right? Day 15 of Inktober, the prompt was helmet. So I just made a girl wearing a helmet with the words peace and love in her helmet, and that's cool. Day 16 of Inktober, the prompt was compass. So I did a compass with the word here, take me somewhere nice, because of the song of Mongwai that I really like. It's a really sweet song, kinda sad sometimes, really has its occasions to listen to. Just the idea of the compass taking you to a different place is just really nice. So take me somewhere nice. Day 17 of October, the prompt was collide. And of course, I connect the word collide with colliding with someone, like two words colliding. I did it. One of my favorite movie couples, that is Polly and Juno from Juno. That's why anyone else but you. It's the final song of the movie. Love this couple, love this movie. It just brings me fine joy. And I wanted to represent that in some way, so here it is. Day 18 of October, the prompt was moon. And to be quite honest, I just wanted to put flowers all over a moon, and that's what I did. It's a bunch of flowers all over a moon. And then I came with the concept that imagine a parallel universe where flowers could grow on the moon, and maybe you will even be the main source of what keeps flowers alive. I don't know, it was just an idea. It came out really pretty, I really like this one. Day 19 of October, the prompt was loop, and I did a drawing of Palm Springs. I did the two main characters and like a phrase that he says in the movie, like today, tomorrow, yesterday, it's all the same. It's a great movie, Palm Springs, you should watch it. Yes, it has to do with time loop. Okay, day 20 of October, the prompt was Sprout, and I came up with an original character that I think she's so cute. Meet Sprouty. She is a leaf spirit, quirky kind of being who has a genuine heart. This one made me feel like, how the hell did I create this one? Like, how did this idea came to me and I did this? It was one of those drawings that was like, it kinda created a life of its own, and I think that's really cool when drawings can do that. Day 21 of October, the prompt was fuzzy, so I just made a fuzzy scarf. A girl wearing a fuzzy scarf. It came out quite good, I would say so myself. Day 22 of October, the prompt was open. I just thought about making a portal, and it's kind of a magical portal. It looks really cool with the butterflies and the nature surrounding. I came with the caption for this of like, so a portal appears before you. Will you go in? To a magical nature portal full of possibilities, but that's also unknown to you? Are you interested on what's inside, or do you prefer to stay away? Make your choice. Me personally, I would go in. Kinda interesting to see what has on the other side. Day 23 of October, the prompt was leak. I kinda took that into more of a personal side, and I did something that it really is kinda representing a part of myself. And yeah, I did an eye crying, and in the tears you can see there is some little flowers, some little leaves. In the caption I said, when I cry, my true self comes out. It's like I can't lie about what I'm feeling. It just happens naturally. I think that really makes it up. Crying is such a genuine feeling, and whenever you cry, you just let it all out for whatever the reason may be, but it's just something that you can control, you just really feel it. Day 24 of Inktober, the prompt was extinct. I made a VHS tape and wrote childhood as in like I remember VHS tapes from when I was a kid of my dad putting them so I could watch a movie or we could watch a movie. And I know that they still exist technically, but we don't use them anymore. It's really rare for us to use VHS tapes. And it kind of gives that bittersweet feeling in a way. Day 25 of Inktober, the prompt was splat. And I just made a little kid having fun, jumping into puddles of water, doing splat splat with them. And yeah, she's wearing a fruit coat. Isn't she a cutie? This one, for me, kinda looks childish. I really made it quite simple, but I guess in the spirit of what she's doing, it kind of fits, you know? Day 26, the prompt was connect, and I gave life to inanimate objects in my drawing. I was like, will it connect? I guess this will be an energetic love story. It's cute, okay? Look at this little face. Ah! Day 27, the prompt was spark. So I did some kind of mystical girl, just sparking a mini firework. I really like what I did with her hair and how the firework came out. Day 28, the prompt was crispy, and I just made a crispy donut with some crispy fries, and I put in little flower details because it's just something that I love. So I made a donut with like the glaze having some kind of flower drawing, and then like the fast food being like flower themed. I don't know, it's so freaking cute. This one is one of my favorites. It's such a simple idea, but like it came out in a way that I didn't expect it to love it so much. Day 29, the prompt was patch, and I couldn't think of anything else than to draw Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, especially because I had rewatched it for the video that I did of my Halloween movies that I watched. So yeah, she was on my mind. She's made out of patch technically, so let's do it. And I really like that for the first time that I draw Sally, it came out like this. Day 30, the prompt was slither. I really just had an idea and did the drawing, and this is the result. It's really kind of crazy. And the idea was like I wanted to make a plant growing kinda in a slithery way. Then I thought about adding a girl underneath, and it's like the girl and the nature had a connection, like they're becoming part of each other. I don't know, this is really one of those drawings that you do and at first you really don't get it, what the meaning is. It can have so many meanings. I think that every time that I see I'm going to pick something different. And for the last day, day 31, the prompt was risk. If I hadn't shown it already that I'm kind of a romantic, this probably just delivers to you. I just thought it's a risk when you confess your feelings to your crush. Once you decide to do, you really have no idea what is going to be the outcome. It's just really, it feels like a risk that you're taking it. And while I think that when you're going to confess to someone, it's better to do it in person, I can't lie that a lot of interactions that you had with that person, like through texting and everything. So that's why I drew a love letter being sent virtually. It's the start of something new. I think that I evolved so much with this experience. Like, I drew every single day. I really committed myself to like, I have to do a drawing per day. I kind of feel more chill about posting them. It's just a way to express myself. Maybe some people will connect, maybe others won't, but it's just a part of me that is out there. Like with me doing YouTube videos and everything, you're putting yourself out there for the world to see. It's kind of scary, but it's also kind of cool. Okay, so that was the video. I hope that you enjoy it, seeing all of these drawings, what I came up with each prompt. If you never try drawing, please do. It's such an amazing experience. Like, what can come out of you is always a surprise. And for those of you who already do draw, please continue to draw. It's only you who can transform this drawing and pass this message the way that you want it. When you create a drawing, it's your artwork, it's your piece, and when it's done, the fulfillment, it's really great. That's it for now. Thank you for watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!